No Zionists allowed. That's the message a Salt Lake City bar is sending as Israel's war with Hamas continues.
But others say the establishment crossed the line, and tonight a state agency has called for an investigation here. News specialist Andrew Adams is live now with the details. Andrew?
Well, the Utah Department of Alcoholic Beverage Services says it's heard from several people who are concerned about the bar's policy. It's asked the Utah Attorney General's office to investigate and see if any discrimination laws have been broken. Meanwhile, the bar's owner says the policy isn't about being Jewish. It's about whether there's any hate speech.
Well, no one would bat an eye if we said we're banning neo-Nazis.
Inside this bar, legal age isn't the only requirement.
It's important that this remains an inclusive space by banning all hate speech.
Owner Michael Valentine says the new rule banning all hate speech also means no Zionists allowed as Israel's war in Gaza continues.
Where 30,000 Palestinians have been murdered in the last 150 days.
The policy is drawing scrutiny from the state's agency governing bars, which has called for an attorney general's investigation. It's also drawn criticism from those in Salt Lake City's Jewish community.
I think it is a smokescreen for open Jew hatred. I think it is anti-Semitic.
Rabbi Avremi Zippel says his synagogue runs a food truck.
We view food as a way to bring people together, not divide them.
And he just doesn't understand why the bar would take this step.
To say that anybody that possesses a political ideology need not even walk into the establishment, I think that's a pretty significant jump from not tolerating hate speech.
We're not banning Jews. We love Jewish people.
The bar's owner says the new rule is also drawing threats.
We got this message threatening actually to burn our business down. This has since been reported to the police.
Valentine insists it's not just Zionists he's singling out.
We're condemning neo-Nazis, white supremacists, transphobes, queerphobes.
And he's not backing down from the ban.
I think it's, again, something that we're very happy to stand on the right side of history for.
Valentine says, to his point, some in the Jewish community have taken an anti-Zionist stance themselves. Meanwhile, the Utah DABS says it's also looking at its own policies and takes allegations of discrimination seriously. Back to you.
All right, Andrew Adams live for us this evening. Andrew, thank you. United Jewish Federation of Utah releasing a statement in response to the bar's stance saying, quote, "We condemn the biased policy of weathered waves and the escalation of hate that it stokes in Utah, not only on behalf of our community, but all Utahns. No group should be banned from a local business based on their perceived or real identity or beliefs."